first conversion. I've noticed we've had a drop in our YouTube. The second I get paid, you get paid. Some of these are getting vast amount of comments, but they're not seeing the value in it.
I'm doing too much.
Another really good meeting and people that see the value in Rupert, so buzzing about that. Just want to make it really clear, we're definitely not making money.
But that one conversion can mean that we get hundreds, maybe thousands of users.
But unless I get more of them, we don't have a business. Rupert will have to just stop working. I'm under no illusion that this might not work.
If you're new here, this is the road to 1,000 users where me and James are trying to get our new platform Rupert, a 24/7 social media assistant to help you manage your comment section, to 1,000 users by the end of 2025. This series is going to document the highs, lows and realities of building a tech startup after James sold his previous 2 companies to focus solely on Rupert.
Start another week. And this week, the kids are off, which means I get free reign for a week. I'm not on daddy duties, which is an absolute godsend for me.
They can't try for free, can they? Because I need to set them up as an agency account.
So yeah, do the book a demo. Hey look, if you like the look of it, jump in our diaries via there. Or send this through to your team and tell them to book a demo in the link. So it's twofold.
Yeah. Look at this bad boy. First conversion.
Our agency partnership program means that any one of our partners who gets a new customer to sign up to Rupert and start paying for it monthly receives 50% of revenue per client for the first 3 years.
Agency affiliate program. I'm claiming it, by the way.
You can claim all you want. But that's good, isn't it?
All part of the new process. It's not be happening for 5 years, that as soon as they come into a business, they suddenly start to make money. And everyone's like, oh yeah, it's just like luck. I'm like, there's nothing
Just want to make it really clear, we're definitely not making money.
no,
Right.
25 quid.
Yes, that's gone. That left before I woke up this morning. But that's great. Oliver's actually had 3 conversions, so he's our top performing so far. So the fact we've got the first one and it's tracked correctly. And the amazing thing is, Oliver's already been paid out. When I spoke to him last week, he said, oh, how does it work with the referral? I said, literally, the second I get paid, you get paid.
So he'll just have a little 25 quid.
Every month for 3 years. Tuesday so far has been busy, but I'm about to go with Michael because I've noticed we've had a drop in our YouTube figures. On YouTube, are we still doing 3 a day of the shorts? Can you just check they're still going out all okay?
They sometimes fail for some reason. They have to go in and
Manually do it.
an API thing, I think.
Yeah, you don't need to talk to me about that, mate. And then the second thing, I found a hack in YouTube.
Okay.
Changing the thumbnail after 6 to 12 hours.
What's it supposed to do?
It spikes the algorithm again. You can probably keep it all the same and just maybe the backdrop. And if you do it tomorrow morning and see if it spikes it. I'm actually going away next week now, so I'm going to Lille with the family.
I went to Lille last year.
Any tips? Oh, this is going to be painful. But go on, Michael. You can't remember anything from that trip, can you?
No, it was nice. I remember going.
Of course you went, but can you remember it? Tell me 2 things you did when you were there. Just 2 things.
Very antagonistic. I just said that I went.
I'll tell you how a normal conversation like this would go, right, Michael, right? James, I'm going on holiday to Fethiye, and I'd go, be there, Michael, it's great. You should definitely try out the fish market. A little restaurant, and you can pick your own fish, it's just been freshly caught, they cook it there and then, it's really cheap as well, it's brilliant, you'd absolutely love it. That's how a normal conversation would go. Rather than, yeah, it was right. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but is there anything else, Michael? And you're like, I don't know.
There was a nice restaurant we went to.
And can you remember what it was called?
That's why I'm looking at pictures of it.
Any other recommendations that you figure out from now till the end of Thursday, Mike? Let me know.
Well, I might not now. I might just keep it to myself.
You can't remember. You have no idea what you did in Lille. Developers have just finished off the new step process. So one issue that we're finding is that we haven't been able to get people from I've created an account to a connection. So without their connecting their Facebook or Instagram pages and soon to be TikTok and YouTube, they're never going to see the value in Rupert. So what we've decided to do is to force the connection via the onboarding process within the steps. Rather than having 3 steps now, we've got 4. Okay, that's a lot better. So it is the end of Tuesday, and I wanted to give you some context as to what we're battling with at the moment, and that is users. So you guys know that because we're talking about it all the time. But some of the ones that have been referred to us because they've got an issue or they think it's going to be really good for them. And some of these are getting vast amount of comments, and Rupert's doing its job, which is brilliant, but they're not seeing the value in it. So we had a new users 6 days ago start, and their CEO, he's trying to create a personal brand, and was getting a lot of negative comments. Now in 6 days, Rupert's quarantined 298 comments. This particular chap has had, let's say, 1,200 comments, give or take. So nearly 30% of his comments are negative. And I've just had an email saying, we're currently still deciding if we want to move ahead with Rupert. Now, bear in mind, Rupert is only going to cost them 89 quid a month. But why would you not? I don't have the answer. I don't have the answer. And I sort of sit here sometimes baffled. You can sometimes have the best idea in the world, but unless the market adopts what you're selling, you haven't got a business. And the reality of Rupert is, although I think it's absolutely fantastic, the people that are using it and start paying for it feel it's fantastic. There's some people that come back and go, no, we're not moving ahead. Yet they're the people that need it most. Like, I've just literally, a comment's just been quarantined now. Oh, I don't know. You know, with Rupert, we're giving this till the end of next year. You know, hopefully by then we'll be where we need to be, but I'm under no illusion that this might not work. We've got some customers who got, you know, one guy's paying 400 quid, another guy's paying 300 quid, which is amazing. That's all well and good, but unless I get more of them, we don't have a business. Rupert will have to just stop working and just stop. That's it. I'm under no illusion. This is difficult, but we press on. Get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just met with Zoe. She's our teacher at Innovate, to make sure that I've been doing my homework. Because obviously it's government money. We've just got to make sure that we're doing what we say we're going to do. So I've got to see her again in 3 months. I'm talking to Michael overall. There you go, there's his hand. Ready? So today's been interesting. I've sort of succumbed to the fact that I'm doing too much. Not in terms of workload, because I'm struggling. There's too much workload for me to do everything as well as I need to in the speed and the time I need to finish stuff. I've got loads of agency referrals that I need to follow up on, but then I've got the developers asking me to test stuff, QA stuff, because the new launch is coming in 3 weeks' time. Lots of meetings with Innovate, Warwickshire Council, because they want to help. The university that's coming on, because they want to help. There's so much going on, which is brilliant, and there's so many people that want to help us and are helping us, but I can't do it all. And even though Guy has come in to help us with the process when it comes to agencies, for someone to deliver that, i.e. me, I can't be doing anything else. Well, I can be, but at the moment I can probably give 15% of my time to that. To get agencies onboarded at the volume and the speed I need to, I can't do it. So I've decided as of today, I'm going to employ a partnerships manager / sales / BDM person who can take off a lot of the opportunities that I'm being emailed about, people referring me into people, just taking a bit of the load off. With TGC today, me following up is, I need to connect all my accounts. Yes, you do, David. Like, I needed to call him there and then. Thankfully, I had 10 minutes spare. But what if I didn't? Suddenly then tomorrow comes, I'm with Equibox tomorrow, and then Friday comes and it's the bank holiday and he's not working, and then I'm off next week, so that's next Friday. It's not good enough. So I'm looking at putting a job advert out. I just need to focus more on some of the opportunities that are coming our way, which is going to result in a bigger pool of customers. For example, So Squared, the Influence Room, Warwickshire County Council, where we potentially can get into the Federation of Small Businesses. But that one conversion can mean that we get hundreds, maybe thousands of users. That's where I need to focus on. I've got to be very conscious of my time, that I'm not spending it chasing one sale at 100 quid a month. Rupert's never going to grow. No business can grow if the MD or the owner long term can do that. I've got a good opportunity with Equibox tomorrow, and that's where I am. Just finished up with the guys at Equibox, which you'll see there they are. Equibox is our newest agency partner, and I'm absolutely buzzing because they are so good. They're a lovely team. They have some such good brands they work with. I demoed them Rupert, and yeah, they want to give it a go, which is absolutely incredible. Yeah, another really good meeting, and for people that see the value in Rupert, so buzzing about that. We're getting closer to our user base. Even Heather asked, actually, how are you getting on with your numbers? We're getting Heather, slowly but surely. It's Good Friday, and I am on my way to the office because I've got to work. I'm actually catching up with Rob, developer, this morning because he's been away for 10 days in Turkey. We're not behind, but there's been a few little bugs over the last week. So it's just little things that we're not there with it, so we're going to go through them this morning. So I've just left the office and I'm going to have a good Friday. I'm going back home to work. I'm going to Paris. No, I'm not. I'm going to Lille tomorrow. Next week's vlog's going to be probably a little bit different. Yeah, everyone, thank you if you're watching.
I appreciate all the support, because actually a lot of people reach out to me on LinkedIn and say, oh, I love your vlogs and all this stuff, and yeah, it does mean the world. So look, if anyone knows anyone that wants to try Rupert or believes that they can get value from Rupert, I'd love you to try it. So it's Rupert.digital, 30-day free trial, give it a go. Another vlog, over and out.